Hi everyone, we're here again with another video from Simplicity CU. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and share. In today's video, I want to look at options. What are your options? And why am I asking that? I volunteer in a community with young people who maybe feel that they don't have many options. And so in this group, we try and talk to them, try and motivate them in order for them to see that there are many options around them. And this is why I want to make this video today, because as you know, we're at the start of a new year. And in speaking with many persons, sometimes people feel as if they do not have options. But what I want to say to you is that no matter your circumstance, you always have options, just as though you have choices. It doesn't matter where you are in the world and you're listening to me. I'm going to repeat myself again, that you always have options available to you. The thing is, which option are you going to choose? Do not feel paralyzed just because you think that, okay, I am from a certain community, I was born into a certain family, these are my circumstances and I can't do anything, I just have to roll with it. No, you always have options. And the thing that you have to know is that the option that you have, maybe your problem will not be solved right away. It may take some time. But when you step back and you look at your circumstances or look at what there is, what is around you, then you can start to plan what your options are. I was speaking to someone and they were talking about their financial problems and they're not earning enough. And so I asked them, I said, what are you going to do? Instead of just complaining, what are your options? One, you could leave the job that you're in and you could maybe see if you can find a different job. No, they didn't want to leave that job because I think for fear. And again, I came back and I said to them, what are your options? You could also look at your spending. Maybe you need to move. Maybe your rent is too high. But you get what I'm saying? It's that we always have options available to us, and it is important for us to know that. The same thing that I'm saying to the young people who I'm mentoring in, who feel that because they're from a certain community and their parents don't have the means, that they don't have these options, and that is not true. You always have options available to you, but you have to be patient. And you have to sit back and you have to think about how are you going to utilize the options that you have. It has nothing to do with where you're from. It doesn't have to do with your culture, the color of your skin. It has to do with how you are going to look at your options and what is the best path for you. As I said earlier, do not be paralyzed by your circumstances and then let your circumstances define who you are. There are always options available to us, but we have to be patient with ourselves, and you also have to think clearly. You have to block out what everyone else is saying, because if you're listening to other people around you who is telling you, oh, but we can't do this or we don't have any options, then no, you have to think for yourself. Sometimes the problem is that we have so many options that we don't know which one to choose. I'll tell you a story. I remember when I was a little girl and I said to my grandmother, I don't know what to wear. And she said to me, you know why? Because you have so many options. That's why you don't know what to wear. Fast forward, and I'm looking back at that now. And I'm like, she was right? If I had only one shoe and one thing to put on, then I'd know that, okay, this is the shoe I'm wearing, or this is what I'm going to put on. But sometimes having too many options can also paralyze us. And again, you look at today's world, today's fast-paced social world, social media. There are just so many options that people are also paralyzed. So having little options can paralyze you. Having too many options can paralyze you. But the fact is, you need to realize that you always have an option. And it just comes back to you. Which is the best option that you are going to choose? But never you tell yourself that, no, I do not have any options, because opportunities are always around us. Even when it seems bleak and gray, there are opportunities. And it's for us to take advantage of those opportunities. So, my word for you today would be, do not be blinded by your circumstances, and do not be paralyzed by your options, because opportunities are around you. So step back and look at the best option that you can take. Thanks for watching another of our videos. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, let simplicity meet you where you are, and remember to choose the best option that you have available to you.